Hey everyone, this is ScrapComputer here. This video is going to be covering a very quick jungle ganking tip. This tip will be covering champion model orientation when killing a ward when you've sweeped or pinked a lane. So normally, as seen below, players stand on the spot and kill a ward or even walk deeper into the bush while killing the ward. As you can see, they're very aggressive game mannerisms. This is more psychological than anything. If you look below, it doesn't look like this jungler is leaving very soon. It looks like they're dedicated to killing the ward and camping. This is a small orientation mistake. Never give away your intent. When a ward is killed by a jungler, we have an opening to gank, but our enemy will be scared by not knowing if we are left or if we remain in that bush just waiting for them. If you've got aggressive mannerisms in the bush, they will just avoid it completely, which means camping it and just gonna not work. By the look of it, you're staying in the one spot, and hence your enemies will be hesitant to move out, not knowing if you've left. Looking below it once again, it just looks like I'm gonna stay there. It doesn't look like I'm just trying to wait. Now normally this could waste a lot of time, but it means your enemy will play very safe, which means basically waiting there is a fruitless task. Now, instead of poising aggressively at a ward when killing it, you can pull off a psychological trick. As seen below, I pretend that the ward has put me off ganking completely. Just look very defeatist. I attack the ward normally once, and then the second hit, you see I slightly orientate my model backwards as if I'm trying to get away quickly. As if I'm trying to not waste too much time, like, oh, I've been spotted, I've been caught, that's it, I'm just gonna leave, kill the ward quickly, and I'll come back in like 5 minutes after one camp. If you can imagine you were this top laner, this would put you in massive doubt into your head. Some enemies may even become complacent of the fact that you're pretty much gone. The small microtransactions and micro model orientation in this game, it's like pretending you're backing out, and you can really trick many low to even high level players with this. The orientation and intent looks like you're going to leave. This is a massive trick. So basically, normal auto attack at once, and after that for the second and third auto attack as seen below, once again, try to back out ever so slightly, turn your model away from the lane and kite your way backwards out of the lane as if you're just quickly killing the ward. This will put so many players off. This tactic with a little bit of patience can trick even the most careful enemies. A couple of games ago I was versus a bot lane that basically put with the most safe people I've ever seen in my life, conceding any form of pressure, just warding up, extremely heavily rushing sidestone. Because of this I couldn't really gank, but I did go down for the red lens, pretended I backed out, and I waited 20 seconds in the bush. From there they just assumed I looked like I left. The whole time I'd done this tactic, I looked like I left, I didn't show up, and bot lane were just playing normally. So he thought, well, I'll go ward it now until he comes back again. He looks like he's going to get a camp, and I finally got the kill. I tried to gank him 3 times unsuccessfully, and this tactic got me 1 kill, which is really nice. It really will trick even the most careful enemies. So basically pretend to back while fighting the ward on the second and last hit, and then just run back and wait in the bush. This tip is quite simple but phenomenally important when it comes to ganking. This is an extremely useful tip that will generate you more kills if you're patient enough. I know it's kind of simplistic guys and very short, but it is justified of a video in my opinion. A lot of players I was showing didn't know this, so I think it's worth a video. And that's it for the quick tip guys. I hope it helped. If you like it, dislike it, dislike it. If you like the content, subscribe, or if you hate it and think the video isn't up to scratch and you hate me now, you can unsub, I'm totally fair. Besides that guys, have a great day, and as always, best of luck in the Rift.